If you are watching this and you are the one that stepped out and broke trust in the relationship, let me just tell you one of my absolute top, it would be in my top 3, maybe even 2, for a critical must when you're reconciling and rebuilding. And that is absolutely telling the bold, raw truth. Bold, raw truth. That is 100% transparency, 100% honesty. If you've had a long conversation and you finally told your spouse, okay, I only met him at the hotel 3 times, or I only brought her to the restaurant 5 times, and then you think about it afterwards, and you're like, oh no, I think I brought him to the hotel 4 times, or I think I brought her to the restaurant 6 times. You have to proactively go back and say, hey, listen, I know we had this discussion, but I just thought I remembered something, and it was actually 4 times or 6 times or 475,000 times. It doesn't matter. A couple things. Number one, 9 times out of 10, when your partner is asking you a question, they're not asking you because they necessarily need the answer per se. Of course they do, but a lot of times it's an integrity check. I already know the truth. I'm going to see if they're ready to tell me the truth. That's number one. And number 2, I'll just say this. While as a mental health professional, the verdict is still out personally if broken trust is abuse or not, I will say how you handle the reconciliation journey after definitely is. Because what's happening is that the very tool that your partner is using for their basic survival, when you are gaslighting them or not telling them the truth or not being honest, you are actually rupturing further. And I don't want to say that's unforgivable, but I say it all the time. People can forgive infidelity. People can forgive affairs. People can forgive broken trust. They can't forgive the games that are played afterwards. And I'm not talking about the intentional games. I'm talking about the unintentional games. Please do not think just after a conversation, you know what, we've already talked about this 2 days ago. Oh my God, it was all out brawl. I'm not going to bring that up again. No, bring it up again. Bringing it up again, even at the sake of getting into a battle. Because as I say all the time, you may very well walk into a battle, but if you're not honest, if you're not transparent, if you're not vulnerable to the T, you're setting yourself up for a guaranteed war. Do not try and tell yourself or convince yourself they're never going to know, they're never going to find out, because something inside of them is going to feel something inside of you not being honest. So you're right. Maybe they never will find out, although that's, 9 times out of 10, they already know. But even if they never do find out, something inside of them is going to say something's off. And if you try and convince them that what they're feeling is wrong, that's abuse.